Hello and welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be drawing some random weapons. I don't really know. I didn't think this through at all, so we're just gonna draw what comes to mind. I guess we can start with Wimp's little dagger, so we can get some part of a Wimp on this page today, since she will not be drawn. Alright, it's a pretty basic dagger. We'll probably not even those out. It's actually a little more bulbous than it currently is showing. There's a gem there, and a gem here. And then I can't remember how the crossguard is, so we're gonna go ahead and actually just make up a new one. She's supposed to have a relatively fancy but also regular dagger. It's not too special, it's just kind of cool looking, but nothing like super strong. Alright, so we're gonna just get a very, very basic this thingy, handle. I'm not even gonna add anything special on the end of it. We'll probably add some like that to it. Now for this part, we'll just, no, it's supposed to be more like a, well, I mean, she uses it as a utility knife. She stole it from someone. It doesn't have to be actually a utility knife. Alright, now let's go ahead and erase that, make it a little better, then we'll draw something a little bigger. I've been practicing a lot of boxes with perspective. Maybe I'll try drawing a sword in perspective. I don't usually do that, because when I do this, I just try to draw random things, and you can design stuff better when it's easier to draw. Alright, that's kinda shitty right there, so we're gonna hard erase that. We grabbed a better pencil. Well, not better, just different pencil, actually. Now, we're gonna try to make this even. There we go. And, alright. Perfection. We'll worry about the gems and the things like that after. We'll go ahead and grab that. Grab this. Go like that. And yes, we're going to separate the handle and the crossguard. We'll go ahead and go like this. There we go. This will be where one of the gems is held. Alright. Now, where's that? Okay, so these are gonna kind of look off, probably not like the same, because yeah, they're not exactly the same. I don't really care. I may have erased that whole thing, but that was just because I messed up the line. It's fine if they're not exactly the same. I'm not perfect, I'm not going to get them the same, because that's a lot of work. Alright. Now we'll go ahead and add a gem in here. Alright. We'll add a gem right here. Go like that. These gems are kind of perspective weirdly, because they would not actually be perspective like that. But I drew them like that, because I don't know why. Now, we're going to add this. We kind of messed that line up, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm also not gonna fix it. But there we go, that's actually pretty decent looking. Now, we'll go ahead and, honestly, we'll make the handle a little bit more special. It was meant to look like it was a rich person's dagger, because that's actually where she stole it from. She found some random rich lady and stole it. Alright. I mean, it was actually just a random witch in the forest who was rich in treasures. Alright, there we go. That's good enough. I like that. Looks pretty good, honestly. I think so, at least. Okay, now let's try and do a perspective drawing, which is going to be much harder. So we're going to go ahead and give myself a point. That's the point right there. And then we'll go ahead and go like this. Here we go. Here's our box. Now what are we going to do? Well, I could grab a ruler, but I'm not going to. We're just going to connect all the lines to the point. Actually, I am going to grab a ruler because it's just going to be so much faster if I grab a ruler. Go like that. It doesn't need to be exactly perfect since I am going to be putting a sword in it, so it's not going to stay exactly perfect anyways. Alright, and we'll go ahead and connect that line just for the sake of if we, for some reason, need it. I don't know why we would, but we might. Alright. We've got all this sword. We'll go ahead and go like this, too. Got all this. This is where the blade is. We'll put the handle down there, but we're going to worry about the blade first. I guess, actually, we should probably worry about the crossbar. We should probably worry about the crossguard first. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Chuck that guy out of there. I don't want that anymore. Okay, so crossguard, we're going to need to go like this and get something that meets up. Okay, now we're going to do a very basic crossguard just because this is the first time I'm actually drawing a sword in perspective, so we'll just keep it extremely basic. These lines should also converge to that point. I'm not going to make sure they are because I don't care. It's not that big a deal. Alright, that's shitty. That's fine. We'll go ahead and draw a handle. Alright, actually it is kind of a big deal because it's the entire thing. Alright, now we're going to lightly erase this and try to turn this into a sword. Do I have any idea what I'm doing? No. Not at all. Is that going to stop me from drawing? No. No, it is not. Alright, so for the handle, what are we going to try to do? I'm not really sure. I'm trying to think it through, but I don't really know what I'm doing. So we're going to put a cylinder there because, well, it would be a cylinder handle. We'll go ahead and put a ball here as if it was just a ball at the end of the crossguard. Then we'll go ahead and go like this. Right here and here. This does not reach the middle. I'm realizing I misplaced that. That is fine. We'll ignore it because I don't want to deal with it. But that could come back to bite me. I don't know. Right. This doesn't have an eraser, so I'm just switching pencils, actually. Alright. So I need that to go like that, and then there's going to be a top part up here, because it is still, you know, a sword. No, that's not what I wanted to say. It's still something. I don't remember what I was going to say now. It's not that big a deal. Yeah, this isn't centered. That's annoying me. But, you know, it is what it is. Alright. We're gonna get this sword. Is that a bug? No. Gonna get this sword like this. But that's the thing. That's supposed to be sharp right here. So I wouldn't want to add thickness, right? But I just did for some reason. Get off the page. Yeah, I don't really know. I'm not going to change this. This is what it is. I'm not going to fix anything that's wrong. It's not bad. I mean, obviously, I definitely still need practice drawing things like that. But I still like it. It still turned out good. I'm going to draw something else now. What should we draw? Let's do a blade. What kind of blade? Why not a big one? Why a big one? I don't really know. To fill the page. Duh. Alright, now we'll just go like this. Just straight. This part will be straight. This part will curve up and do a bar thing like that. This part will go like this, straighter, and then we'll curve it up big time right here. What type of blade is this? I'm not sure yet. That's the back of it though, so we'll go ahead and put the front right here. How are we gonna do the front? I'm not sure. Big old circle notch in it, I don't know. Couple ribbedness maybe. Go like this. Actually, I want to lessen that. Go like this. And then like that. Maybe? Let me think. Yeah, sure. Let's keep it like that. Go like that. And that. There we go. Okay, now we'll go ahead and get this actually circle-shaped. Well, circle-shaped enough. Alright. There we go. Yep, circle-shaped enough. Now we'll go ahead and add some notches in it, because it's been used. Just some dings, maybe some chips. Maybe some on this side too, even though this side's probably... Well, I don't know if this side would be sharpened. Alright. Well, I guess it might... It's going to be like up to here. Alright. Now we'll go like this. Go like that. Go around there, and then like that. What is this connected to? I'm not sure. I'm drawing this in a very weird way. Alright. I don't know what this is, but it's some type of weapon. We'll go ahead and add a wrap on this, honestly, just so I don't have to figure out how it's attached. Because if it's wrapped up, well, we can't see in it anyways, so it's just attached somehow. Alright. There we go. There we go. And there we go, like that. And like that. And then like this. And then we'll go ahead and just add some handle there. Yep, not bad. Okay. Now what? We can add something. It's like actually like something is here. I don't really know. I don't really know what else to do to this, because I didn't even know what I was doing in the first place. Let's go ahead and erase it lightly and try to make this a little more neater, because it is kind of a mess right now. I say lightly, I'm pressing quite hard. Oh shit, don't bend the page. I fucking hate it when I do that. Alright. Go like this. Add some chips and some dings. Alright. Go like this. Add another one and another one. Alright. Go like that. Looks good. Add a chip there. Alright. We're going to have to fix that part of the line, but that's fine. Alright, go like this. And there we go. Now, there. Okay. What are we doing now? Go, apparently we're burping. Okay, go ahead and make this circle better. Okay, that's not the best, but it's fine. Go like that. Also messed that up a little bit, that's fine. Now we go like this. Try and get this wrapped up real nice. Go like that. Bam. This wrap doesn't make a lot of sense. It should be actually lapping the other way, because the end of it should be going down, because this should have been the start. But, you know, it's not that big a deal. It's not a big deal, just an observation that I've made that this wrap is incorrect. But it's fine. Alright, I did make that get progressively smaller. That was not my intention, that was just an accident. Alright. Go like this. Try to keep it relatively even to the blade, and then go like this. There we go. I can actually probably bring out it right there too. I'm not going to, just for the sake of, I don't think it really needs it. I do feel like I should add more to it, but I don't feel like coming up with a design, so I'm just going to leave it at this. I mean, I could maybe add some more holes in it, but yet again, just don't feel like coming up with a design. Alright, what am I doing? Coming up with a battle axe now. There we go. Oh, it's kind of butterfly shaped. Could do something with that, but no, we're not gonna. Alright. We're not gonna do anything with the butterfly shape. We're gonna try to make it. I don't really know what we're trying to make it, just kind of seeing what happens, seeing if any other ideas come to mind. Maybe we will do something with the butterfly shape. Alright, hold on. I can do something better on the top than that. Alright. So we'll go like this. Go like this. And the handle, I don't know if butterflies have like a special butt or something. I don't know. But we'll just go ahead and go like that. Then we'll go ahead and get a head. And then another head. And what's pointing out of this head? 2 spikes. For stabbing. Alright. There we go. Looks pretty good, I think. Now, where's my tiny eraser to get rid of that line right there? How many legs do butterflies have? They're bugs, insects, 6 legs. It would just be like that. I don't really want to add legs. I could add the legs into the wings, but I was thinking of this being from the top view, so that wouldn't really work. I have drawn butterflies in the past, and I did study butterflies when in school. So I can come up with something of a monarch butterfly type pattern, because those were the ones that I learned about. Alright. There we go. I'm not going for like real butterfly accuracy, like how their spots might actually generate, which I don't actually know how that works, but I am going for just something kind of cool. Just random patterns. I think when I was drawing butterflies before, I think I remember the butterfly having like a mirrored pattern on each one, on each wing. Each pattern was the same. But I can't remember for sure, so we're not doing that. And I also just didn't feel like actually trying to match them up. I just thought that'd be kind of annoying. Alright, so we're going to shade that in, along with this. And there's our butterfly axe. Definitely not perfect. Kind of wish I would have went like that a little more, or made this part bigger. Ooh, yeah, if I would have made that part bigger, it would have looked much more butterfly-like. That would have been kind of cool, but I'm not doing it now. It's already done. Definitely a cool idea, though. I could do something with this in the future. Might as well take this part off page, too. Although I feel like I'd want to do something better for the handle and for the body. I just don't remember what butterfly bodies look like. I want to do at least one more thing. What should I do? What should I do? I don't know. Why not a violin? No. I don't even know what a violin looks like. That was just the first thing that came to my head. Alright. Well, guess we're drawing a scythe. I was just starting with a line and seeing where it would take me. Was assuming it was going to be another axe or another big curve like that, but I could do a scythe. Just do a quick boring one. Why a quick boring one? I don't know. Kind of see if I can turn it into something cooler with a quick boring one. Alright. Go like this to make it a little more sharper. I was going for that type of quick angle, but I don't like that. Yeah, I still don't even necessarily like that much. But it's not bad. This connection bit, though, sucks. That's bad. We're gonna erase this. I was trying to get it along the edge line, like the concave of the spear, but that didn't really work, because this is a dip in the spear. Alright. I'm not really sure what it's doing. Maybe we could also add a back onto the spear, possibly. Something like just a small little piece of the spear, kinda. Alright. There we go. Now, go like that. And that to add the same little concave. And for the staff, we'll just be shading this in, because I don't feel like making an actual handle again. I say again, I haven't done it. I mean, technically, I guess those count as handles, kinda, but that's not what I meant. You know what I'm gonna do? Since I'm done, I'm gonna put my signature as the topper for the scythe. Alright, that's the end of this video. Have a wonderful day. I'll draw Wimp again tomorrow. Goodbye.